Okay, here's a video chart on Washington Mutual, WAMUQ. What I'm seeing here is a gap down from about $1.50 down to 20 cents. It's even traded as low as 0.02. Now this has been basing for a while, but what people may not have realized is it's actually in an uptrend. So we have a low here, a higher low, and another higher low. So technically this is in an uptrend. And but going back to the base, the larger the base, the larger the move on the breakout. So this has been basing for a year. Who knows how high this can go? But going to the moving averages, which is what I'm going to be looking at, is the 50 moving average and the 200, which is in teal. The main one I'm going to be looking at here is the 200 because this is going to be a larger or a longer term play for me. This isn't going to be a day trade or a swing trade. I'm looking at more of a weekly view of the stock. But for the first time in a while, it's actually trading above the 200 day, and 200 day is now actually uptrending. So that's always bullish. Now going over this week's action, or the last couple weeks' action, August 31st was a pretty big day. This actually broke above 20 cents, which was the trigger, but it failed to close above it. So there was no worry. It was just consolidating for a little bit on lower volume, keep in mind. And now it's just floated back up to the 20 cent area, and it's now actually closed above it. So technically this is a breakout, or this is a trigger, but I'm going to be a little bit safer and say that 21 cents, a break of 21 cents would be a trigger. But today technically is a breakout. But what I'm looking for tomorrow is, which is Friday, September 18th, I want to see a large white candle with at least 50 million shares traded. That's going to show that the true bullish move. Now going over this gap up here, technically gaps are supposed to fill, but this is a pretty large gap and sometimes they don't. So I'm going to look at this as sort of a blue sky breakout area. Many of you traders probably know what that is. It means there's no technical data to support what the buyers and sellers are going to do at each point. So who knows, Washington Mutual can go up to 50 cents and just start tanking. It could go up to $1, which is a mental resistance, and start tanking. Or it can go up to even the gap down point up here, fill it, and maybe even break above and start trading in the dollar range. So no one really knows until it actually happens. So that's why I like to say trade off of what you see, not what you think is going to happen. So what I'd probably use is a breakout here. I'd probably get in around, if it breaks 21 cents, and play it until I see a reversal candlestick, maybe a shooting star, a hanging man, or doji. But this stock looks like it's going to produce a pretty large run. So what I'm looking at. So to recap, we have a large gap down. It's been basing for a while in an uptrend. The main moving averages, longer term moving averages, are now trading below the stock. Or now below the stock, and now the stock is trading above them. And we have our resistance at 21 cents. Now on any pullbacks, I would like to see 15 cents hold. If it starts closing below there, it doesn't mean it's the end of the run. It just means it's going to be a longer term consolidation period. You probably wouldn't want to tie your money up into a stock like this for a longer term, but that's what it typically would mean. So good luck trading this. Hopefully it breaks out tomorrow.